Hi, my name is Ethan, and I'm joined by Ian Galvez, Derek Dow, and Alex Lee to present kababayan, a solution to the lack of a unified event and business management solution for Filipino businesses and events in Southern California. We're presenting this solution for SoCal Filipinos and offering a way to not only view and add businesses and events for admins, but also allow users to kind of have an organized way to view all of these events, as well as participate in activities and games that are created by Filipino creators and learn more about their culture. All right, so let's get started with our demo. All right. We're super excited to walk you through our app and show you all the features that we've implemented. So the first thing we've implemented was Google OAuth 2, which allows users to sign in via Google and populate the user's database table with their information. So let's sign in with Google. And obviously we don't have a paid domain yet, but so the first thing to note is we have two accounts. The top account is going to be an admin account, and the bottom account is going to be a regular user account, just to show that we have two different flows. So let's sign in with our admin account. Okay, let's continue. All right, and we see here it's synced up with my Google profile picture as well as my name. So saved events and businesses. So far we have nothing, and here in our homepage, we can discover events and businesses. So we see that the Festival of the Philippine Arts and Culture is coming up. It's today, actually. And here we have our list of businesses such as Jollibee, the Filipino Store, and Barrio Garden Grove. So first, we can show that if we want to search for Jollibee, we can filter it out and click on it and see the information for Jollibee in greater detail. Oops, that's a misspelled, so no businesses show up. All right. Click on the events. We can see it in greater detail as well. Seeing a description, who organized it, the dates, the time, etc. Okay. So the first thing I want to do maybe is save an event for later. So we get an alert that the event is saved. And let's save the Filipino store as well. So we go back into our user, we click on Saved Events / Businesses. We have our list of events and businesses. That makes a lot of sense, right? So next, we want to, maybe I don't want to go to the festival anymore. So I'm going to get rid of it. And all of a sudden, I don't have any more saved events. Because there's a table that gets updated and it clears out like our businesses and events as we choose to get rid of them. So since this is an admin account, we are able to access the admin menu in the top left corner. So we can add or edit an event. So the first one we want to add is, let's just say, Feast at Ian's house. So Ian's cooking for us. We can add organize an email, and let's just give it like a general price. And we can add an image URL as well to like display it with the modal. But let's change the location. Let's say he's holding it in East LA. Okay, since I'm using the iPhone simulator on computer, it takes a while to tap. But yeah, let's have it start next Sunday at 12:43, and end it next Sunday at let's give it 4 hours. Okay, save the event. Event added. Close. Let's go back to events. And yeah, we see that Feast at Ian's house has successfully been added. Great. So what if we want to add a business? So we can do the same thing. So let's just say Ian's house might be a restaurant. You know, he's cooking something awesome. Same thing. Okay. We can add an image URL, and let's just say he holds his restaurant in Bell Gardens. Okay. Save business. Okay. Close. Let's check it, and yeah, there's his business. And one last thing to note, we could remove events. So let's remove the Feast at Ian's house. Delete it. Okay. And we go here, and Ian's Feast is gone. Same thing with businesses. Let's remove Ian's house from the list of businesses, and there it is. It's gone. All right. And something to note is that this can only be accessed by the admin. So let's log out and sign in with our regular user account just to see. There it is. The button's gone. So one thing you might have noticed is that we have a Celebrate tab. So this tab is going to be where creators can provide games or stories or anything that they've made, and we can upload it to this tab so that users can play like the different games or experiences that other Filipino creators have added. So we have a Bacardi GP where we get to join Rocket the Calabaw as we travel through the Philippines to celebrate Filipino American History Month. And if we click on play, there's a wide variety of different games and experiences that we can go through. We started off with 4 just because that was like a nice baseline number, but let's check them out. So here we have Cooking Lola. So here we have a minute to wrap as many lumpia as we can. All right, and on an iPhone we would be using like a swiping motion, but yeah, that's 1 lumpia. Okay, bang, bang, that's 2. All right. Next is check fighters. So we're supposed to grab the checks before our relatives do. It's like a reaction-based game. So you tap when you hear the clap. All right, ready, set, go. All right, I got it. Do another round. Oh man, I was too slow. So my bad. Okay, next we have Buko Catcher. So this game we get to swipe our little bucket along, filled with 3 Filipino gentlemen, and catch the falling green like unripe coconuts as they fall from the sky. Dang, ba-bam. Okay, let's just miss a couple of those. And yeah, you see our lives update accordingly. Let's just lose. And that's game over. Okay. Lastly, we have a word guesser game in case you wanted to learn Tagalog words. So what is Barkada? Went to the movies with his Barkada. Based on hot text, that's probably like a close group of friends, right? Simbang Gabi. Maybe this is a type of kite. And oh wow, I got it wrong. But it tells me what the correct definition is. And yeah. So those are just fun experiences that other Filipino creators can add to and hopefully contribute like more along the future. But that does it for the demo. We really hope you liked Kababaya, and we'll see you soon.